to my channel. Oh no, I squished my paper. My name is Shay. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so that way you can stay up to date on my dental hygiene school journey. So we're on week 3. Woohoo! I'm just getting some stuff together before I get out of the car. It's about 7:55 now, so gotta get all of this stuff that I need together. Book bag is probably kind of a little bit on the heavy side. I usually keep all the textbooks inside of the rolly cart that we use, but I'm not bringing a rolly cart in today because we don't have clinic today, so that's that. I'm gonna take out, I don't need this one. I don't think this is the book that I don't need. I need this book for clinic, and we don't have clinic today, so I'm gonna just take the books that I need for today. Today we have lecture. So I'm about to go inside, print off some of the work that needed to be due for today, and kind of add some stuff to it. Today we're going to be working on blood pressure. So we have our blood pressure cuff and our stethoscopes today. So we're going to do that. I'll see you inside. Alright, so we finished our class for the day. We went over vital signs. I read GPS. I know where to go. Relax. We went over vital signs. We took blood pressure. Stop making noise. We took blood pressure and almost with y'all. And went over a chapter this morning. See, this is why I'm glad that I come at the time that I do, because, and I'll try not to make this a habit, but I forgot to do my homework that was due today. I did it this morning while I was sitting there, because I was so focused on oral facial anatomy that I completely just tossed lecture to the side, like, okay, clinic lecture, because right now we're on like the basic stuff that I should already know and stuff like that. So I kind of got that in my head, but I kind of forgot that we had a chapter due. So I did that this morning. I had already did the other homework that was done. I just had to like make sure grammar and punctuation and spelling and all that stuff is straight. But that's the beauties of getting someplace earlier. Oh, I thought I was supposed to turn right here. That's not okay. That's the beauties of getting somewhere earlier than what you need to get there. That way you can get yourself together. Like I had to. Yeah, so this is not, it's not one of those everything is gonna be A+++. It's gonna be some days where I'm like, oh, I forgot to do this, I forgot to do that. It happens. Be human. But I'm on my way to work. I'm on my way to work. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Or maybe later.
Blastomere means sprout segment, because one blastomere is one segment of the developing human sprout. Day 3, division continues, and once 6...
We got proficiencies. So today we're going to be tested on everything that we've been doing so far in clinic. So we'll see how that goes. It's very, very sunny this morning. I sound raspy. I don't know why, but we just gonna go with it. It is 7:40. I'm about 10 minutes from the school. Woke up a little late this morning because I did stay up a little past my normal time of wanting to go to bed. Just because I was just doing nonsense. I was studying and then I started putting my stuff together and I was like, well, let me fix this, let me fix that. Then I don't know how I ended up on TikTok. So my alarm went off at 5:30 and I was like, I can do like 5 more minutes. I'm pretty okay. Everybody got all their stuff ready for this morning, so there's no need to go crazy. Nope. Got up a little later than I wanted to. So it's okay. Because I'm still on time. So we'll see how these proficiencies go. I feel confident. I feel good. I feel like I know enough that I need to know in order to get through these proficiencies. So I just gotta, I'm gonna go to the library and study more oral facial and my infection control class. I have that tomorrow morning, so I'm just gonna go over the textbook and make sure I'm prepared for tomorrow as well. Yes, I see how the go back to listening to my music. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are at the end of the week. It's early in the morning. It's about 6:45. And y'all know where I'm headed. On my way. Yesterday, we had our first set of proficiencies. So proficiencies is exactly what it sounds like. We are being tested on how proficient we are at specific tasks. So we had 4 yesterday. I got 100 on all of them. So roll up these windows in the back. I had them down a little bit. For the kids. Yeah, so, and you know what's crazy? I was so nervous because it's like, I mean, you wash your hands every day, you're cleaning every day. I work in a dental office, so I'm disinfecting the dental operatory I'm using every day. I'm disinfecting my home every day. So it's like, I should know how to do these things, but you'd be surprised at how nervousness would take over and you forget a step, based off of the instructions that you're giving on how to do certain things according to the reading and your instructor's instructions. Like, you'd be surprised at how much you forget. So, and it was one point where I'm working, so we get to the point where we have out our trash bag to put in the trash bin, and what we're supposed to do is just sit it on top of the trash bin for the time being and kind of like put whatever garbage is in there for now that's on the table, like after washing our hands, the napkins after washing our hands, because there originally wasn't a trash receptacle, a trash bin in the receptacle, trash bag in the receptacle at first. So we had to sit the trash bag on top of the trash pail. And once we did the first initial clean, and I go to do the second, because you have to disinfect twice. Once I went to do the second, and I was saying to myself the whole time, should I have put in that garbage bag in the bag once I went to do my second clean, since I have to wash my gloves, wash my nitrile gloves, and like the heavy duty gloves, like not like regular patient gloves. Like, I'm saying to myself the whole time, like, all right, just keep on going, and then once I've finished everything, once I get to the floor, the bottom of the chairs and stuff like that, and I go to put my cavity wipe in the garbage, then I'll put the trash bag in. So I was like, damn. The whole time I was like, I should have put that trash bag in. I should have put that trash bag. What worked out? I didn't do much hesitating, because that's one of the things they look for, like a lot of hesitation and stuff like that. Like you should be able to act on cue. So it was nerve-wracking. You know, just nervous because they're watching you. It's not like you're just doing it and then you're critiquing yourself. You are critiquing yourself afterwards, but they're watching you. So it's like, you gotta watch me. Like, I feel like I'm doing it wrong. But it was pretty cool. Got 100. So we'll see what lecture is today, and then I'll be in clinic tomorrow, because we have another proficiency on sterilization, so we're in like a group, so we got to do that. We got to practice that, because our proficiency for that is Monday, and then we got some first tests next week for everything we've been learning over the past. We on week 3. Yeah, over the past 2 weeks into 3 weeks, yeah, we have our first test. So it's happening. It's going down. This first test, we gonna see. I've been doing a lot of studying and stuff like that. I try not to do too much. Like I really can't. I cannot. It's not that I can't handle it. What it is what I learned for myself is my brain can only take but so much. So in order for me to retain it, like once I learn something, I'll retain it and I'll hold it, and that's it. Like, don't give me nothing else. Let me learn this. Let me get this down pat. Then I can get more stuff to learn. Like, you know. But so far so good. I found this app that I can make flashcards instead of like handwriting flashcards. I feel like that takes up so much time. We're trying to make flashcards with the colors and stuff like that, and I feel like I could use that more for if I have to do the facial structures and the head and neck anatomy and stuff like that on the inside and outside. I feel like when it comes to writing down, I feel like I need to draw that and use color pencils and stuff for that. But as far as flashcards, give me some flashcards that's already made. Because it takes a lot of time to make flashcards, especially when you have lecture slides. Especially when you have lecture slides that's like 50, 60 slides long. So yeah, so I'm about to go ahead, get to the school, jam to my music, and I'll see y'all there. So this is the infection control class. Just about to go over lecture, and then this is me home doing some more studying for our exams. And then this is me engraving my instruments. We got to engrave our instruments after we did our sterilization proficiency. And then this is after our test. Guys, I was so sick. I literally had to be escorted out after this because I was so sick. This is the beginning of week 4. There wasn't really much going on in week 3. And this is our first test. So I kind of had like a mini anxiety attack. Like it was really, really bad. But nonetheless, I feel a whole lot better. And we got some free samples, toothbrushes, and things like that. So this is me just studying after our first exams for that was orofacial and infection control. So I'm just going over for the lecture exam we have, just doing a little bit of studying for that before I left, to do what I had to do. And then this is me at the library making my flashcards, and noticed I'm missing a tooth that I later found it in my bag. So let me tell y'all about this test, right? This is oral facial lecture. See, I got an 88. Perfect, right? I was studying my ass off. Now, don't be like me and focus on one specific class, because honestly, the reason why I was focused on it in this class so much is because the lecture literally was a lot more information than the other classes, and I felt like infection control was common sense, and the other clinic lecture class I felt like was common sense. So I didn't really need to put as much effort as I did with all facial lecture. Don't be like me, because I thought it was common sense, and my page is 100% transparent. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. That infection control class, I definitely bombed it. Yes, I sure did. And mind you, I went in there confident as a moth. Okay. I went in there confident, but I bombed it. But it's okay. It was the first test. I know where I went wrong at. So yeah, don't do that. Don't put no classes on the back burner, or think because you think you know it, and it's like common sense, that you don't want to study it more. Like, I studied everything. But I put more effort into studying this class. So I'm very proud of this. But am I proud of bombing the infection control test? Nah. But I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I live another day. I just know what to do. It did bring my grade down, but I mean, it didn't bring it down to where I'm going to fail the class. So I'm okay. And seeing this just lets me know that the studying methods that I'm using is working. So I utilize the same study method for all of my classes. So I'm just going to give all of the classes equal studying time. I'm going to do that. So seeing this, I want someone to think, you got to be AAA, on everything, because you're going to not get a high score on something. It's going to happen. No matter how much, I don't care how much dental assisting experience you have. I have 1,000 years. It don't matter. Just make sure you're studying and taking care of yourself. Make sure you're keeping that balance. Like, if you're studying and you feel like my head is hurting, stop, take a break, go eat something, relax, something to get you to stay calm and not overthink things. Because when we went over the test, like, I saw like little mistakes I did, and it was because I was overthinking everything and like just panicking, like, what if I fail this test? But it's not the end of the world. So I'm very proud of this 88 right here. I'm a hold that, because I didn't do well on the other one. So this is the end of my video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for the support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date when I drop another video. That is all. I'll see you next time in another video. Bye for now.